Hi there, this is Mira, your favorite Mary Kay sales director, and I'm here today to teach some basic makeup applications, including how to use our fabulous Mary Kay Essential Brush collection. So, during the times of the pandemic, I've been getting a lot of, well, really post pandemic, as the world has started to open again in late 2021 and now in early 2022. A lot of you who either worked remotely and did not wear makeup, or who did not work remotely and stopped wearing makeup have said to me, you've admitted that your makeup was a little old and a little dated before the pandemic, and now you've almost forgotten how to wear it. And what you had is dried up, needs to be refreshed. You need new ideas. And now that mask mandates are being lifted, you need new lipstick. So I'm here to teach you some neat basic tricks. Now, this is in no way inclusive. This is a little bit more than you really, really basic girls are going to want. And this is a little less than you beauty divas are going to love. Mary Kay's line is positioned within the beauty industry to be an every woman line, which means that we have great quality products in a suitably large but not overwhelmingly big collection. So it's not ever going to be as deep as some of the other makeup artist lines in terms of the shades, but it will always reflect whatever the latest trends are in the beauty industry and what the science supports. And that is our guarantee to you. And of course, it's always 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So give us a try. Try it out. If you don't like it, we can help you get your money back from it. So let me start out with talking about our Mary Kay brush collection. I'm going to start by sharing my screen and going over to marykay.com so I can show you what the special is for this class. By participating in this class, you have the ability to buy from your consultant, whether it's me or someone in my organization, this Mary Kay Essential Brush Collection, which is regularly $56, which is quite a steal from what I understand from my Sephora connection, for half price. And you can also buy the brush cleaner, which is regularly $10. So for half price, for $37.50, I believe, you can buy this 60 some dollar set and have it shipped directly to you as part of participating in this class with us. So make sure to go to your consultant's website, send her a message. If you're friends with her on Facebook, let her know that you're participating in this and that you want to take advantage of the brush class special. So let's start with some makeup. Okay, so today is kind of spring-like. We're still in the end of February, but I decided that I could break out my transitional spring blouse, and I have nice daylight light coming in, and I'm going to show you a few tricks and tips, a couple of looks that are inspired by the two featured looks in our spring catalog. My assistant Annie and I spent some time yesterday creating looks that would be a complete collection that would give a little bit more and would give some options. And I'm going to attempt to remember to do one look on one side and one look on the other side. Now, I have prepped my face already with Mary Kay Time Wise foundation in matte coverage in the color that is right for my skin tone, that I found using the foundation shade finder quiz on the Mary Kay website. And of course, there are shades that are within my range. I'm a little bit in between a darker color because I just spent a month in Hawaii, and even though I'm tanning and keeping that up, I've got a little bit of a light, so I'm mixing a little bit. Very rarely do I find one shade that fits perfectly all the time. I usually do a little bit of foundation mixing because of my undertone. Our shade selection is pretty good, And I would usually tell you to err on the side of a little bit light, because if it's light, you can fix it. If it's too dark, well, you're going to have to change your filter on your camera settings. So let's get started here. And I might need to adjust my table just a little bit. Stand up desk for the win. Okay, so the Mary Kay brush collection set of tools, and tools really are everything. Now, I'm working with my own brush set, so it's a little bit loved, but let me show you what comes in the Mary Kay brush collection. It comes with an all-over eyeshadow brush, a blending brush, and an angled brush. And then you have your all-over powder brush and cheek brush. There are additional pieces that you can purchase from the line, and I'm going to probably be working with all of those today. They're really inexpensive. All of our brushes are designed to work with cream or liquid or powder products. So they're very versatile. They're made out of a high quality synthetic, and all of them run about between $12 and $16 per brush. So they're really affordable to replace. And you'll love how versatile and how easy to use they are, and how easy they are to keep clean with our brush spray and eye makeup remover. So let's start with, I want to talk a little bit about placement. So I'm going to share my screen again and get little over here. One of the things that you may have seen in the past is this placemat sheet. If you've come to your consultant's house or to my house for a party, you have probably seen this shake up your makeup thing that has different eye shape, eye application grids, depending on your eye shape. And this is something that you will get when you ask your consultant for a Glam Pack, which is a free sample pack that's available to you once you complete this class. So you'll get this, you'll have the Contour with Confidence, and I've already done my contour. I'll tell you a little bit about what else I've done here in just a minute. So we'll keep this up for reference, and I will go back and forth between this and my own application as I'm teaching this class. So as I said before, I have already prepped my face. I did my foundation. I've used contour. I've used highlighter. I penciled in and filled in my brows, because nothing frames your eyes and really makes whatever look you've done pop like a great frame with your brows. And of course, I put on my mascara and my lash primer. And of course, primer, 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 primer. I am perimenopausal, so I have power surges. In fact, some of you may have witnessed a recent power surge during a party where sweat started rolling down my nose. Let me just tell you, that was the worst. However, my makeup did stay on during that. That was pretty great. And of course, I finished with finishing spray. I used my Mary Kay Silky Setting Powder. And then right before I came on camera, I noticed I had some shiny spots, so I used some translucent face powder. So I am just ready to roll. Let's start with, I think I'll keep this size so you can sort of see what we're doing. Now I don't know if you can tell, I have somewhat close together eyes, meaning there's less than one eye width space apart. I also have somewhat deep set eyes. They're like a combination between deep and hooded. So one of the things that's really important is keeping this part right here as bright as possible to really bring my eyes forward. And I had been in Mary Kay almost 4 years and was a top seller before I learned the proper way to do the crease for my eye area to really make my eyes pop. So don't feel like it's like if you're, 40 or 50 and you haven't quite nailed that down. It's okay. You could be a top seller in the field and still not quite know how to do your own makeup. I'm not the only one in Mary Kay that is like that. All right, so here's the two palettes that we've used. Number one palette, the palette on this side is based on a look called Bend the Rules. And Bend the Rules is shown in the spring catalog on page 17 with a model who is African American. And I always love doing looks that are put on ethnic women. I love showing the ones that are put on Black women, on white women, and vice versa, just so that you can see how versatile our line is and that you really can wear those colors. They're designed for every person. And then the page next to it, page 16, the look on this side that has the gray eyeshadows in it, it is shown, it's called Blur the Lines. And in the book, it is just shown with crystalline and espresso. Annie and I added in this cashmere haze as a way to deepen the look. So I'll get started and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I always like to start with my all over eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use crystalline. I'm actually going to use blush, which is something that I added for the Bend the Rules look as a matte lighter color. I love crystalline. It is a perennial favorite. It's been in our line as long as I've been in Mary Kay. One of the things that can be a little tricky, particularly as we are aging, possibly not so gracefully, are too much metallic. So I like to give an option for a more matte light color. I will add crystalline on both sides. And you can see how by adding the lighter color here, even without anything else on my eyes, that really brightens everything up. Now I'm going to take a little bit of crystalline and I'm going to, this is the side I'm going to do, this is the side I'm going to do gray on. So we're going to do that right here. I'm going to pack the crystalline in right here. You can see how that brightens up my eye, just the inner third. And then we'll put a little bit on the sinus right here. I have sinus problems, so I tend to be dark in that area all the time. I start with concealer underneath my foundation to help, and then that makes it an even color for the lighter color. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is go on to my crease color, which for the Bend the Rules is going to be, you can really choose between either golden mauve or dusty rose on this look. And then we're going to do the cashmere haze and then the espresso for the other side. Okay, so let's start with Blur the Lines. The Blur the Lines inspired one. I'm going to use this, actually, I'm going to use this brush. They all say, this one doesn't say because it's old. I'm going to use this brush to put on my crease color. Now, because of the shape of my eyes, it's really important for me not to put the crease color in the crease. I want to put it right. I'm going to start here and I want to go slightly above the crease because wherever you put a lighter color, as you can tell, is coming out at you. Wherever you put a darker color is going to recede away. So I'm going to start here, line up from the corner of your eyelid to your brow line in order to know where you should go. Now, if your eyebrow doesn't come all the way down, use either a tape measurement or piece of paper, find it on the bone, and intersect with the corner of your eye. Okay, I'm gonna get my mirror where I can see it. Oh yes. All right, and I'm gonna go up from here. So I drew a little line as a guide for myself. I'm going up above the natural crease. And you can see how that is a really good definition. This gray color is spot on. Thank you, Annie. When you watch this back, you're going to be in love. Now, I think I am going to use the Dusty Rose color for my crease color on the other side. I'm going to do exactly the same method of application. So I'm going to make a line and I'm going to draw the crease over here. I practiced this look, the bend the rules look yesterday, and I can honestly say this is one of my favorite new, these are both favorites for me. I can tell you right now what I'm taking on my next 2 trips. Okay, so always important to blend. You don't want to have lines. When in doubt, blend it out. It's going to be great. All right, you can tell I need a little bit more blossom color on this side. It's warm in my house. I just had to turn off the heater and put on the air conditioner on my feet so that I don't die because I've got this great sunlight coming in the window. Okay, and now, so 2 colors. If you are an eyeshadow beginner, this is a perfectly fine, acceptable amount of eyeshadow for you to put on. A little more mascara and some eyeliner would make this just really pop out. So for the 3rd color, we're going to use the angled brush. And I'm going to start with the golden mauve on the Bend the Rules side, which is the pinks. And we're going to start, we're going to go along this side, and we're going to go just a little bit along the eye line and come over and cover the outer third of the eye. Now, depending on your eye shape, it's going to depend on where you put everything. So let me just pull this into focus for you a little bit, really quick. You can see that it's all dependent on the eye shape, and feel free to play with these. These are just about 6 or 7 of the most common shapes that are out there. Most of us are a hybrid, so don't feel weird if you don't know where to put your product. But you can see that it's all about experimentation. So I started here on the outside crease that I created, and I went a little bit along the eye line, and I'm going to go to the inner on the outer third for this accent color. You'll really be able to tell when I do the espresso color on the blur the lines side. So same thing. Here we go. You can see how the contrast is here. This is really gorgeous. This is definitely going to be a new favorite. So this area in here can get a little complicated for people. And this is where you might need a blending brush, a larger, looser brush like this blending brush, which is new to our line. Just go through, blend it really nicely. I'm also going to use this to add just a pop of gray right here to help blend down the lines, and a little bit more crystalline here. And I don't actually, because of the shape of my eyes, I don't want crystalline at the eye line. I prefer to have a matte color. So that's something to keep in mind, depending on the look you're going for, depending on your age, depending on your comfort level. And this is also a good reason to remember to clean your brushes, because I just got myself right in the face with the gray because I didn't clean the brush. So we'll just cheat with your fingers. Clean your brushes, ladies. Clean your brushes. Okay, so you can see that's all. So this one has become a more subtle look, and I am going to add some more blush on this side, or blossom, excuse me. Blossom. Blossom is one of my favorites. It's the one I go through the fastest because it goes with everything. And I do really love this color combination. I think when these colors first made their debuts, the combination of the blossom and the dusty rose or lilac or whatever it's called, this mauve-y color that's at the top here, and the golden mauve, they came out together in the Christmas look, And I think I sold 15 pairs or 15 sets of these 3 colors from being able to sample them in the book. So these are both very different but also similar looks. They're nice and neutral. They read neutral, they could be more dramatic. So let's move on really quick to eyeliner. Well, I guess let's do blush first and then eyeliner. So we have this great cheek brush in our line that has 3 different areas. So you would use this for contouring, you'd use the high side for highlighting, and use the center for blush. So let me demonstrate really quickly all of them. I do have a little bit of contour and highlight on. I'm using my contour in Latte, and I'm going to use the highlighter in Honey Glow because that is what's called for bend the rules. Okay, so we'll start with our contour, shorter end of the brush, just pick up a little bit, use the back of your hand where needed, and you want to roll your brush down your cheekbone to find the natural curve. This is a little bit awkward of an angle because I'm doing backwards in the thing, but that's why I've got my mirror. Oh, okay, so I know where my cheekbone is. It's right about here, and your face is asymmetrical, so it's going to be different on both sides. Now, I've got a handy dandy contouring guide, which is on my placemat guide that you're going to get in your Glam Pack from your consultant. Okay, so you can see how contouring, really even a little bit more contouring makes a big difference. I have a very short neck. It's all kind of the same length. So we're gonna, actually I like to hold it like this. It's a little bit easier.
Could you say that again? Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Thank you, Siri. All right, Siri wants to join in on the action. So you can see how just doing that, doing a little bit of contour right here, and then ideally right here too, will make a huge difference in the way that my neck appears. All of a sudden, I have one. It's great. Only one chin. So nice. Okay. Yay. Hi. Oh, highlighting. There's a lot of people. You can use your blush for all this. Yes, it's possible. Don't worry if you don't want to do all the steps. However, if you don't like to wear a lot of makeup, I would recommend the things I think would make the most impact are some kind of powder or foundation, under eye correction, brows, and highlighter and contour. And the reason why I didn't say lashes is that a lot of you get yours done, so you wear falsies, you don't need mascara, or if you're like me, you wear prescription glasses or sunglasses most of the time, and probably 3/4 of the time people can't even see your eyelashes, so that's not going to give you as much impact. And even as we've been wearing masks, the thing that is going to make the most difference is highlighter contour right in these areas, and coverage for the rest of it. So mascara would make it on the list for 6, but it's foundation, concealer, highlighter, contour, brows, great lip color, then it would be mascara for me. Okay, so I did a little highlighting. You can see how I put it on the apples of my cheek. I'm going to do just a little bit right above my brows. And there's a whole super intense, multi-step way to do highlighting and contouring. God bless you if you want to do that. Our little page here has some great ideas that will help you figure out where you might want to start out putting it for your face shape. Let's see if we can get that pulled up a little bit more. And we're going to zoom in and over. So you can see I have more of a round to heart-shaped face. So I really try to make sure that I pay attention to that. I don't do as much with contour on my forehead. I've only recently stopped shaving the sides of my head. But I make sure to really focus on my cheekbones and really on my cheekbones and my neck and chin area because that makes the most difference for me, particularly because I'm tall. Okay, so now we've done this. Let's work with this palette. So these two different looks have different blushes. The wine berry, the more berry one goes with this side, with the blur the line or the bend the rules, which is all the pinks, and the juicy peach goes with the other one. They're both really great colors. If you had to ask me which one I would choose for you, I would say yes, because blush really is a matter of choice. Now, with the lighter color, I'm going to put it right, I'm going to mix it with my highlighter. And in fact, this look is shown as the blush being the highlighter because of the color. I'm doing it right on the top because I want it to catch the light. With the wineberry, I'm going to use it more as a contouring. I'm going to go with the contouring on here. So you can see my contour is right here. I'm going to start here and I'm going to go up and into my hairline. Okay, now I have on lip liner that is going to match both of the lipsticks that are shown with these looks. It's called Rose. I know lip liner is not always in fashion. I love lip liner. It helps give a nice defined line. It helps your lipstick wear a little bit better. But lip primer is amazing. You should use it. It's also got some anti-aging benefits, so that's important. Okay, let's talk really quickly about eyeliner choices. Like I said, Mary Kay doesn't have a whole bunch of colors or selections, but we do have 3 different types. So let me go to my web page really quick. I'm going to show you eyeliner. Eyeliner is one of those things that when people ask me what I use, I say yes because I love eyeliner. Let me show you the 3 different types that we have. We have a gel eyeliner that comes in a little pot. Let's see. Oh, I got to go to my page. All right, our gel eyeliner that comes in a little pot. So it looks like this. And it comes with a cute little expandable brush. In fact, as I open this up, I realized that this demo hasn't been used in a while, so you can see that it's pretty dry. That is the one thing I don't love about this type of eyeliner is usually it dries out after several years before I have a chance to finish it, which I guess is a good thing that it goes so long, but it doesn't, if you're just a casual eyeliner wearer, this is probably not the right product for you. And I know I went and grabbed mine so I could show it to you, but the one that is my favorite is the waterproof liquid eyeliner pen because, here it is. So this is my favorite simply because it has a precision tip. It's like a fine point Sharpie. It's real hard to mess up, and once it's on, it is on. And then last and certainly not least is a traditional eyeliner crayon. And we only have 3 colors of this because, like I said, we are really focusing on being an every woman brand. What I do like about this particular product is that it has a shaper tip on the cap. So let's make sure that you guys are looking, that you can see me. All right, here I am way down here. Shaper tip on the cap. And the shaper tip you use, got the crayon, and it comes, it's all pretty when it comes, but it gets a little bit lumpy after a while. So you just roll it up, and it's better than a sharpener. So look, now it's got a nice tip on it, and these come on all of our crayon eyeliners and lip liners. Okay, so we're gonna finish off the look, and I'm going to put on my favorite eyeliner, which is the waterproof liquid pen. You may or may not know this about me. I am legally blind in my left eye. My right eye needs some correction, but not like my left eye does. So sometimes my eyeliner is a little bit uneven, just like it is right now, because I'm not paying a ton of attention because I'm paying attention to you. So I sometimes have to go back over and finish that up. But the liquid eyeliner is super forgiving and it's very easy to use my Mary Kay oil-free makeup remover and a Q-tip to blend down what I want to change. And of course, no look would be complete without mascara. My current favorite is our new Panorama Mascara because it has the rubber brush and it has these great rubber bristles that pick up every lash. I've got pretty good lashes, but they are blonde. So without mascara, I look just a little bit dead. Voila! I also like to coat my mascara with a little bit of waterproof mascara because I wear glasses all the time and that direct sun that we get in Idaho sometimes creates a sauna effect that makes your makeup melt no matter what you do. Okay, so lip colors, the two lip colors that are shown for this look are one of my favorite gel lipsticks in Trademark Pink. And I'm going to do one lip in that. This is a great color because it's a medium, kind of a warm pink. It looks good on most skin types. It's a little corally, but not too corally. And then the next one is one of the new hydrating lipsticks in Casual Rose. Now, I had not tried this on before I tried the look yesterday. And these are both really similar. You can tell that the Casual Rose is a little bit more nude. This is a little bit more coral. Both great choices for spring transitioning to summer, good year-round choices. So let's talk about the most important part. Now that I got my look all done, my looks, I'm going to go pick up my kids from school, having two different eyes. I don't think anyone will notice, but it will be fun for me. Okay, so let's go over and talk about the most important things, which is how much is it and when can I have it? Now, you already get the opportunity to have your brush set for your brush set and your cleaner for half price for participating with this. So let me show you some of our choices for color. Now, your consultant is going to love you and work with you no matter what you have in your budget. But and you can also buy things one product at a time, one set at a time. It's up to you how you get started with Mary Kay. But let me show you some of our great sets. The Ultimate Color Set, of course, has pretty much everything that you would need. It's got this great reusable palette. You fill it with one look and you get to choose all of these tools. You pick your lip color, liners, primers, mascara, foundation. And as it's shown right here, this is $207. Now, I know that's a lot. I'm going to also tell you about some things that you qualify for free and for half price when you spend over 50 and when you spend over 100 and over 125. So the next one down is more of a basic set. It's got your foundation primer, or your new foundation color, and some basic things. You can do either an eyeliner or a lip liner, depending. They're both the same price. Mascara, lipstick, new compact with look. And these compacts, I don't know if you know this, but they're refillable. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Now that's a complete color collection. If you want just an essential collection, which is going to be basically the elements of this look and an eyeliner and mascara or lip liner and mascara to go with it, that's going to be $102. Now you can see there's some different sets to start with. I do want to draw your attention to the tools. We have our essential brush collection, which you're going to be getting for half price if you choose to take advantage of that special. And some of the other items that I use, the blending brush is $12. Our liquid foundation brush, which is one of my favorites, is 14. We've got a foundation blending brush, which is 16. We even have a sponge. If you like sponges, we have a very nice dense foam sponge. So this for sure does not even cover all of the things that we have available in our line. Let me see if I can find I should be able to find under apps. You might have to find it under Suite 13, but there is a Mary Kay app called Mirror Me. Here we go, Mirror Me Virtual Try-On. So you can go on your computer or desktop, and you can use what's basically Snapchat filters to try on the different colors that we tried today or different colors that are in our line on ourselves. And you can see that you're going to do well lighted area. You're going to get your camera involved. Now I've got myself on here, and let's see. We're going to add lipstick. So see what I've got on now? See, it's covering what I've got. Can you see me? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so you can see that this is going to give, in fact, let's just play with this. See, there's that, and really dark color. So this is literally hours of fun. You can have a great time. In fact, let's just bump it all the way up. Oh yeah, look at that. So once you have tried on the virtual color you want, you'll be able to create a list. You can create a before and after. See, this is with and without. And you can add things to your bag and check right out on your Beauty Consult's website. So you're welcome. This is a good way for you to waste time at work and all kinds of places. You're going to have a great time. Okay, let me stop sharing this screen really quickly and just go back to my natural thing. Hey. All right, so I showed you the sets. I taught you some things. I taught you how you can play with some things so you can try before you buy. And of course, you are entitled to a Glam Pack from your beauty consultant, which will have some samples and some more instructions that you can play with and create some looks of your own. Now, when you spend $50 or more, when you spend $40 or more, you are entitled to a free gift with purchase. We've got about 8 different choices of mini and travel size products, including eye makeup remover, our great micellar water. We've got a 6-pack of lip glosses. This is always fun, especially if you have daughters. Deluxe samples like the hydrogel eye patches, skincare samples, you name it. Now, when you spend $40, you get a free gift. When you spend $100, you can also choose, this is a special I do for my customers, and I'm sure your consultant would do this for you. You can also get a free mini travel size skincare set. Now, when you spend $125, you can have a free bag, either our special edition Mary Kay makeup bag. You can see that it's got spaces to hold all your stuff. It's clear. It's got a darling little print on it. It's my favorite. It's regularly $16. Or you can have a free travel roll-up bag. Sorry, ladies, this one is full of my demos. It's going to come flat, but this one's regularly $37. Or you can have a half price Skin Vigorate brush system, which is regularly between $75 and $100, depending on the options you choose. So you're going to get a half price brush collection and cleaner. You get a free Glam Pack. You get gift with purchase at $40, at $100, and at $125. So there's really lots of options on how you can do this. Now, we'd love to have you be a host of your own party, either in the virtual world, in this kind of a way, or in person now that things are opening back up, and you can get some of your products for free and half price. Your consultant can tell you more about that as well. So I had such a fun time sharing part of my day with you. Thanks for playing. I can't wait to hear from you.